Hello Twin Flames, thank you for being here. So today I'm going to be doing a video that I've been inspired to do by one of you beautiful people. This will be 10 steps of how to empower yourself during separation. And what I've been doing, I've been talking to the angels and they've given me 10 clear steps on how to do this easily, how to build yourself up, stand in your power and turn that attention that you're focusing on the why it isn't working, why it isn't happening now and what your masculine's doing, and turning that round into yourself so that you can become the greatest version of who you are. So thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the wonderful comments and feedback. It means the world, as you know. Pion Pixie Power, 10 steps of how to empower yourself in separation. Number 1, focus on the now. Now, we all know that's where our power is. We've got gurus like Eckhart Tolle doing books on this. The power is in the now. We've got gurus standing on stage talking about this every day. But it's easier said than done. Our mind, our ego creates fears. And I always talk about this. Fear is false experiences appearing real. The ego sits on the shoulder like a little devil and it edges God out. It turns your mind upside down, and instead we need to really focus on the now so that we're not living in the past. We're not going over things, wishing we could have done something differently. If only we'd done this, if only we'd said that, if only we'd have done it that way, things would be different. It's hogwash. It's done. It's past. We have to leave it there and accept what's happened and move forward fearlessly into the now. We need to not worry so much about the future, because even though we're manifesting and setting intentions, it's not where the power is. The power is in the now, where you're focusing your intention for the future. So if the ego's saying scary things about it, what if this doesn't happen? What are they doing? Who are they with? Why aren't they thinking of me? Why aren't they contacting me? Will they ever contact me? It creates anxiety. And the only power we have is to focus on the present moment. And when we do that, we bring peace in, we bring calm in, and we feel relaxed. The second step is gratitude. Gratitude is when we're thankful for exactly what we've got now that brings more in. Now, I speak about the book The Magic by Rhonda Byrne all the time. I'm a huge fan of that book because before I read that book, I thought I was a grateful person. Wow, was I wrong. I thought I was being grateful, saying cheers or thanks or, just thinking that I was. But the magic teaches you intense gratitude day by day through a 28-day step program. It makes you focus on things you don't even think about, things that you should be grateful for from your childhood, that you had holidays or a roof over your head or food to eat when you had no money to contribute whatsoever. It makes you think about all the amazing things that you had and all the amazing things you've got now and who you are, and just being grateful for the little things, because it's the little things that bring the good things in, the big things in. So use gratitude. So if you want a new book, then I can really recommend The Magic. But just wake up feeling grateful. Get up and think, wow, thank you for another day. Thank you for the water that cleanses me. Thank you for the food on the table today, the people in my life, the fact that the air is just there to breathe, be grateful for everything. Go through your day and really be grateful for everything. Even if someone lets you go in front of them in a shop queue, that's something amazing that will save you time. And time is the most precious resource we have. And then at bedtime, go through everything wonderful that's happened and say thank you. So gratitude is a real power step to empowering who you are and bringing great blessings in. When you're being grateful, you're in a state of bliss, you're in a state of happiness on a high vibration, and you can't think bad things. When you're being grateful, you're not on the same vibration as fear, and it really washes it all away. The third step is time in nature. This is so powerful, and some of us don't respect nature as much as we should, and we certainly don't spend time there. I used to be really bad at this, I would never go in nature because I'm naturally a cold person. So I like to be warm, I tend to have the heating on throughout the year and I like to feel warm. I'd rather be hot and warm and take clothes off than be cold, So if it was a little bit rainy or a little bit chilly, you wouldn't catch me outside. And I've kind of turned that around now, and I spend time in nature now when I can, because breathing in the air cleanses you. When you're connecting with nature, it helps you to realise that time is illusion and that the birds don't worry about where their next meal is coming from. The flowers grow at their own pace. There's no rush with nature. It just helps you to feel relaxed, and it's the closest you'll ever be to the Creator. It's the closest experience to heaven you will ever have when you're sitting in the garden or chilling on a beach or just being close to nature. So time in nature is a big one to empower you, because it helps you to remember how powerful you are and how powerful things are, that there's something bigger than you controlling things. Step number 4 is breathe. Use meditation to bring healing in. When we breathe and release, power happens. We cleanse ourselves. We calm our body, spirit, mind, and emotions. We feel at one. We know that we are safe. We just feel cleansed inside and out. And if you take a beautiful deep breath in through the nose, hold it, and then breathe it out through the mouth, it releases everything no longer serving you. And if you can have 15 minutes a day in meditation, it will raise your vibration. A great one to do is the Vortex meditation by Abraham Hicks. It takes you into a state of pure bliss and power for 15 minutes a day. That's all you need. You can meditate for longer, but the teachings of Abraham Hicks through Esther Hicks, is that 15 minutes is enough. When we come down to the earth plane, we're wanting the experience of, living a human life and experiencing things in a human body. So more than 15 minutes is taking us away from that experience. Number 5, be good to yourself. This is a real big one, because it's about self-love, self-worth, self-healing, self-support, cleansing self, looking after self, being good to you. And the angels are saying, do things that make you feel good. Do things that nurture you, that put yourself first. Make sure you're eating well, eating things that power you. And you'll know, because if you eat something and then 2 minutes later you feel tired or you feel drained, those foods are no longer serving your system. So raise your vibration and go for high vibration foods. I'm not saying go vegan or turn vegetarian. It's entirely a choice what you eat, and you know what works for your body, and you'll know when it's time to give certain things up. But make sure you're eating enough. You're not distracting yourself with other things, or, don't focus on dieting, focus on feeling good. Focus on being healthy, because that's more important than anything else. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. This is one that I'm really struggling with right now, because I'm trying to fit 100 things into my day. And the angels say, Liz, you need some rest time. When you're resting, your body is recharging. Your body is knitting itself back together and mending. So when you have some good sleep patterns, and as adults, we only need 6 hours really. It's nice if we can have a bit more. But have you noticed that if you have more than 7 or 8 hours, you just feel tired and drained, and you feel like you're missing the day? The early bird catches the worm. So the angels say make sure you're going to bed a little bit earlier and getting up earlier, because it will serve you. And make sure you're sleeping well. And if you're struggling with sleep, call on Archangel Raphael and he will bring healing in. Maybe put some lavender on your pillow, or make sure your room temperature's nice. Make sure you've got no gadgets in your room. It's dedicated to pure relaxation. Buy yourself a gift. The amount of times we spend money on others before ourselves, or we pay bills, or we do all these things when we need to nurture ourselves as well. It's being good to yourself, self-love. Think about it right now. When was the last time you bought yourself a beautiful item of clothing or a pair of new earrings? Or, guys, when was the time you bought yourself a new wallet or a pair of trainers? Or, so even if it's something small, like that little cake that you like, be good to you. Treat yourself the way you wish that you could be treated. If you're in a loving relationship with your twin right now, what little thing would you like them to do for you? Do it for yourself. The angels are saying, treat yourself well, buy yourself gifts because you're worth it. And take yourself out as well. Don't sit in the house dwelling on things. Don't think you can't do things because you're on your own. If you're a single divine feminine, it's an absolute amazing time to shine, to go on adventures, to do things for you. You haven't got another to worry about. So go on that date with yourself. You want, be good to you. And you'll attract blessings in. Friendships, people that you can, talk to and have fun with and go out with. Do what makes you feel good and spend time falling in love with life. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's the next one, The angels are saying step number 6, spend time falling in love with life. That's feeling good, knowing that this journey is amazing, and it really is. And when you've been through the suffering, the good times are so much better. When you've been through the pain, the healing is so much better, that you feel good, you notice things. When you're aware and awake on this journey, every single moment can be magical. So look out for that today and spend time falling in love with your life because you deserve it. Life is a gift, it's wonderful, it's magical. You've been dying to come here. There's souls queuing up waiting for an earth experience right now, and you've been lucky enough to be given one. And not only that, you've got a divine masculine out there craving you, loving you, teaching you about unconditional love, self-love, service, all these amazing things. So fall in love with life today. Step 7, believe and trust in divine timing. There's a big picture behind everything. Last night when I was doing the live stream, the TikTok card come out, which is about worrying about how much time it's taking, when you'll be together. What if you're not together in this lifetime? What if you run out of time to have children together? There's so many questions that go through your mind, and you put yourself on a clock, and time is man-made. It's illusion. It's hogwash. It's illusion. The angels say everything in this universe is divinely orchestrated for the higher good of everyone and everything involved. So trust in that. So start believing there's a bigger picture. Start believing and trusting that divine timing is at work and that everything happens exactly at the moment it's meant to. So believe in that. And if you're struggling with that, call on the amazing Archangel Metatron and he will show you some miracles in time. He stretched time for me. If I've needed to go shopping and I don't drive, I get the bus these places. I've gone out and got a bus somewhere that takes 30 minutes, done an entire week's worth of shopping, and I've got home in 2 hours. I tell people, they don't believe me, that's impossible. Nothing is possible. No, nothing is impossible with the angels, Everything is possible. The word impossible means I'm possible. And Archangel Metatron, the Time Lord of Heaven, will stretch time for you. If you want things to happen quickly, he will make time go quicker for you. Not that we should ever do that, but have you ever done that? You're at work and you think, I wish it'd go quickly. Well, when you call on Archangel Metatron, he speeds it all up. And if you're there for 8 hours, he can make it feel like 1. And that's the real truth. You want to work with Archangel Metatron because he'll blow your mind. Because time is man-made. That's why most people who are aware and awake on this journey don't wear a watch. Because you don't want to feel, controlled by time. I make sure all the clocks in my home are lower than where I sit, because I don't want them above my head, because it means then I'm controlled by time. It's a great tip. And if you want some tips on time, if you go to my playlist, I've done a brilliant video on how to really connect with time and Archangel Metatron, so that time doesn't control you. Another thing is, don't have clocks in the bathroom, because the bathroom is a place of rejuvenation, cleansing, healing, pamper time. You don't want to be on a clock. And on your bedroom, you don't want a clock on your wall either. It's for relaxation. And if you take your phone to bed or you have an alarm clock, make sure it's lower than where your head is, because then you'll be completely relaxed and calm. Number 8, 10 steps to empower you in separation. Talk to angels, trust in them, call on them, ask them to give you signs. Start believing that heaven has got you and the universe has your back. When you start calling on angels, and I call calling on angels working with angels. When you start working with angels, they work for you. They will open doors for you. They will show you the way. They will guide you. They will empower you every step of the way. And that's what this is all about. Number 9, realize it's okay to be human. And that means we all go back a step sometimes. You may be doing brilliant one day. You may be feeling fabulous. You may be having the best day ever. And then all of a sudden a song comes on the radio and it just plunges you into the pits of despair. And you panic and you fear and you worry and you start missing your twin and you think all these crazy thoughts. And then you start feeling guilty because you're not high vibrational. I should be feeling better. I'm a positive person. I shouldn't be feeling these things. Realise it's okay to be human. We're all human. We're all learning. Yes, we are source energy and we are spiritual beings having a human experience, but we're still human, so really trust in that and know it's okay. It's okay to be different. It's okay to take a step back. It's okay to be in pain. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong. The angels say just don't wallow in that. Don't live there. Don't give up. Stand up, warrior. Stand up, soldier. Pow, pixie power. Give yourself a boost, I do it with this one. Pow, come on, Liz, get up. Get up now. Do this. Sort this out. It's so easy to think I'll do it tomorrow, or I just want to sit here and it's like sometimes you go into that state of mind where you can give up and you just think, I just don't want to deal with it right now. It's too painful. It's too sad. Why is this happening to me? You can question the universe and say, why are you doing this to me? Do you even love me? Everyone else has got it easier. Why is this happening? And, it's okay to be human. But when you go through those things, pull yourself together at the same time. And if you can't do it by yourself, that's when you call on Archangel Michael. That's when you call on the angels to say, okay, I've been human. Now I'm going to build myself back up because I am Joan of Arc. I am a warrior and I am strong and powerful. And the last one, number 10, take every day and take every moment in that day as it comes. So again, stay in the moment, don't worry. Take every day as it comes. Every day is a new adventure. If you have an off day, wake up in the morning and wipe the slate clean. Another day, a day to start with gratitude, a day to feel good, a day to focus on me, a day to give back to me, a day to know I am strong and powerful, a day to talk to heaven, to believe and trust in divine timing, and to know it's okay, help's on the way. And write down your growth. This is a really good one because you can look back. I look back at some of the things that I was going through a year ago and I think, wow, I've evolved. I'm so different now, the way I see things. I was so fixated on my masculine a year ago and what they were doing and checking his social media and everything was stressing me out. And now, I've surrendered. It's so much better. Now I focus on me and I do what I want to do and I believe and trust in the bigger picture, in divine timing. I'm grateful. I feel good. I can guide others. I'm where I'm meant to be. And that's what you do when you write down your growth. So at the time, it can feel like this is tragic, I'm having a bad day today. But in 6 months' time, you look back at that tragic moment and you think, wow, I've learned so much. I'm so proud of who I am. And that's what the angels want you to know today. So this video is about how to empower yourself. So keep shining your light, feminines, because you are learning and evolving every single day. You are getting better on this journey every single day. You are powerful. You are strong. You're exactly where you're meant to be. So step 1, focus on the now. That's where your power is. Step 2, gratitude. Be grateful. Say thank you. Don't say thanks or cheers. Say thank you. It's the power words. 3, time in nature. Realise how amazing it all is and that it works in tandem with the universe. Step 4, breathe. Relax. Meditation. Step 4, well, that's step 4. Step 5, be good to yourself. Look after you. Eat well, sleep well, buy yourself gifts. Take yourself out. Step 5. Where are we now? Yeah, that's step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step 6, spend time falling in love with your life. Step 7, believe and trust in divine timing. Step 8, talk to angels. Step 9, realise it's okay to have an off day. You're only human. And step 10, take every day and every moment as it comes. Write down your growth because you are loved and supported. I hope this helps, but most of all, know that the universe has got your back. You are divine, you are special, you are unique, and you are a diamond. So just believe in you. Don't ever put yourself down because there's only one of you. Look in the mirror and be happy with who you are because you are enough. So the angels want you to take that away today. You are enough. You are enough for your journey. You are enough for your masculine, and you are enough for exactly who you are right now. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.